Hi, I'm Darren Shan, and I'm the author of Zom-B, which is a series of 12 books all about zombies, as you can probably tell from the cover. Well, I'm halfway through the series. Book 6, Zombie Gladiator, came out a few months ago, and the 7th book, Zombie Mission, will be released in a few weeks' time, April 8th, or sometime around that. Zom-B is an unusual zombie series. I wasn't interested in doing the ordinary sort of zombie story, where zombies just go on a rampage and the story focuses on the living survivors trying to fight them off. I wanted to do something different and take it in different directions and throw in some unusual elements. And so there's a scene from book 1, which in book 1 is just a dream. The main character is a teenager called B. Smith, and he describes having had a recurrent dream since a very young age. And in book 1 this just seems to be an unrelated dream scene. But as you go through the series later on, you come to realise there's a lot more going on here than is at first apparent. So I'm going to read out the B's dream. That night, I had the nightmare. I've been tormented by it for as long as I can remember. Always the same and always terrifying. In the dream, I'm on a plane. We haven't taken off yet. I'm by the window, but I don't look out. In the dream, I never look out. There's a woman next to me and a baby in the aisle seat. The baby's sitting alone, strapped in by a normal belt. I know that's not right. They have special straps for babies on planes. In the dream, it doesn't seem strange. The woman is talking to her child, making nonsense noises, trying to engage it. But the baby blanks her. It's staring straight ahead. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. It's dressed completely in white. We taxi down the runway. The engine roars. The plane tears free of the ground and whines like a dying dog. I shake in my seat and my stomach clenches. Something bad is coming. I sense it in the air. The roar of a plane engine is always menacing, but this sounds worse. This sounds hungry. The woman next to me starts to cry. She sits there, sobbing, tears streaming down her cheeks. I stare at her, wanting to say something comforting, but struck dumb by fear of what I know is to come. Then, as it always does in the dream, the baby speaks. Don't cry, Mummy. Its voice is tinny, barely a whisper, but still it carries above the roar of the engines. Don't be frightened, Mummy. We're with you. We'll always be with you. The baby's head turns slowly, but it's not looking at its weeping mother. It's looking at me. There's no pupils, just balls of white for eyes. You're yummy, Mummy. The baby whispers. And that should be funny, but it isn't, because your natural infant has a full set of teeth, all sharpened into fangs, and drops of blood trickle from the sides of its mouth as it speaks. The baby stands. The woman between us has vanished. The baby looks like a doll, not moving or breathing, white eyes, sharp teeth, blood. Don't be afraid, it says, except its lips don't move. After a confused moment, I realise the voice came from the seat in front. I look ahead, and there's another baby clinging to the top of the seat. I can see its face, its perfect tiny hands. It is the same clothes as the baby next to me, the same white eyes and sharp teeth, but there's no blood in this one's lips. Not yet. The baby in my row is in the seat next to me now. The top of its head doesn't quite reach my chin. It's leaning forward. I should be able to knock it away with a single swipe of a hand, but I don't move. I can't. You have to die now, the baby says, and the word is echoed in whispers around the cabin. Die, die, die. I half rise and look up at the top of the seats. There are babies everywhere, all standing, climbing the seats, looking at me, whispering, die. I glance back and there's more of the same. Scores of babies clambering over the seats, but calmly, smoothly, faces blank, eyes white, mouths open, teeth flashing. I cringe away from the monstrous babies and press against the window. The babies crawled over the seats, a tide of them, all looking the same. Only their fingers move, little flickers of translucent flesh and bone. The baby next to me climbs into my lap and stands, feet planted on my thighs, face right in front of mine now. Others crowd around. Unnaturally slender fingers fasten on my legs, my ankles, my wrists, my arms. One of the babies grabs my ears and pulls back my head to expose my throat. I spot more babies on the ceiling, hanging from it like little angels or vampires. Join us, the baby in front of me says. The blood on its chin has dried and falls off in flaky scabs as it speaks. You're one of us, the baby snarls, and suddenly its face changes. Its eyes glare red, its lips contort into a sneer, lines of hatred warp its clammy flesh, and it shrieks, You're one of us! The baby thrusts forward and latches onto my throat. Those clinging to the ceiling drop. The rest press in around me. All of the mouths are open, rows of tiny, shiny teeth. They all make a sickening moaning sound. And they bite.